I'm speechless too. I'm speechless.
Brazil's an animal. Argentina and all that, innit?
But what a game, mate. Absolutely dominated them, murdered them.
Slate them every week. But today was absolutely fantastic.
United are back on Easter.
Oh yeah, definitely. The resurrection is true.
You seem depressed.
Go on, end it on a bang.
I'm not, I'm very happy.
He's shocked!
Yes, Latin is good, but we can't rely on him for the next few years.
Hi guys, Adam here. I'm with Lee. We're outside Old Trafford, 2-0 against Chelsea today. Decent result, obviously, but did you see that coming?
No, we talked before the game and we said we weren't really sure what was going on. We weren't sure if it was a Europa League resting policy ahead of Thursday or it was a tactical...
we said it was one of both.
Yes, and it was a tactical plan. You know, at times I couldn't believe in the first half when we had ball possession. We had Darmian playing as an inverted fullback in the central midfield, picking up the ball in centre midfield. We had Ander Herrera playing as a right centre back, man marking Hazard. Fair play, Jose. Inside knowledge, of course, on his time there. He's got it absolutely spot on today, absolutely spot on. And tactically, Chelsea struggled in the first half, and especially coming out in the second half. I think we probably one of the first teams to ever make Chelsea change shape from a 3 to a 4. I'd probably say this season, and that's a credit to Jose. It's a credit to the players who carried out the plan. What a performance! What a performance!
Does that make you even more excited for next season? Does that make you think that some people doubting Jose's plan? That look, it takes time, but eventually we'll get there.
Yeah, because you know the problems are clear at the moment. We haven't scored enough goals in the games where we've drawn. Obviously, that's why we've drawn them. But in terms of chances created and goals scored, there's a huge significant difference there. So we need to fix those problems. He will fix those problems, I think, with recruit, and then we will see where we are next year.
Difficult one for good reasons this time. Who's your man of the match?
I'll give it to Ander Herrera. I think he had a goal assist, and I've never ever. I can't believe I saw him playing right centre back sometimes today. It was unbelievable, and as I said, credit to Jose. What a plan, what a performance, what a result. No one expected, I don't think. And
confidence booster for top 4.
It's still on, right? It's still on. So we just got to keep going. You win your games in hand, you're in there. So you never know, do you? You never know.
You seem depressed.
Go on, end it on a bang.
I'm not. I'm very happy.
He's shocked. Cheers, man. Emeka, you come all the way from Texas. You must be a happy man today.
I'm the happiest guy ever, man. I'm speechless too. I'm speechless. I came all the way from Texas just for this game, and we played beautifully. I haven't seen us play this great in a long ass time.
Hi guys, Adam here with Nick. We're outside Old Trafford, 2-0 today. You see that coming?
Not really, no. But what a game, mate. Absolutely dominated them, murdered them. It's brilliant. Brilliant.
What was the key to that?
Marcus Rashford unlocked that defence no end. Really killed them. The pace, the power. What a goal as well. Get it going, eh?
They say Marcus Rashford isn't getting the time, he isn't getting the chances at United.
Well,
Jose loves him, right?
He does love him, and he just needs to play his way in. He needs to build on that experience, learn from those players around him. I mean, what a player Ibrahimovic has been. And he can pass that knowledge on. Fantastic.
Were you surprised to see him on the bench today, Zlatan?
No, I think he was knackered. He looked tired after the game midweek. So I think it was a good thing to leave him out and play Rashford up front on his own. It's fantastic.
You think this means we'll now get top 4? Do you still think we've got a bit of fight into it?
Well, I still think we can get top 4. We've got to make sure we see off Anderlecht next. And fantastic. Couldn't be happier today.
And how are you feeling about Mourinho's overall?
Oh, he's brilliant. He's the top man. He's the top man. He's the man destined to be at United. All through his career, he had it in the back of his mind, I reckon. Fantastic.
Thank you very much, Nick.
You're welcome, mate.
We're outside Old Trafford, 2-0. You see that coming?
No, but I thought we was going to concede, but, well, I'm really happy that we can win for a win, but I thought Chelsea were going to score, but I'm happy they didn't.
Why do you think that was today? Do you think Jose got his tactics spot on?
Yeah.
Surprised to see Zlatan out?
Yeah, I think he was understood because he was resting for the Europa League.
Do you think that's more important this season?
Yeah, because if we want to finish in the Champions League place, we have to finish in the top 4 or win the Europa League.
Which one do you think's more likely?
Win the Europa League.
Even after this win today?
Yeah.
Hi guys, Adam here. I'm with Zach. We're outside Old Trafford, 2-0 today. That was a result I did not see coming.
I didn't either. I saw the lineup. I was really surprised that he wasn't playing Ibrahimovic, and I thought it must have been something tactical, and it was, because I think Gary Cahill and David Luiz, I think he was good. If Ibra was on, they would have tried the long balls over the top, and I think they would just headed it back. Kante would have gone, and it would have been, Chelsea would have scored a few goals actually. But I think it worked because Rashford's a lot faster than Ibrahimovic, and he just played it through, and the first goal was wonderful.
I think everyone today worked the socks off. I think Bay was the worst performer. I think he played well at times, but it's possession on the ball. He looked a bit shaky, didn't he? I think Costa roughed him up a bit, but he should.
He weren't getting that role though, was he?
Oh no, Rojo's an animal. Argentina and all that, innit?
Do you feel this result's come at the right time in terms of getting top four, or do you feel like half of you feel like, if only that come a little bit earlier in the season, that kind of performance?
In a way, it's come in the right time because you see this game today, we've dominated a lot of games like this at home, but we've just not put our chances away. Rashford today gets 3 on goal, and you know what? It was a really hard finish because the keeper comes out and he's on that right side. And Rashford for me isn't the best of finishers, but on the ball he's great. He took that whole Chelsea defence on. Loads of players have struggled to break them down. Some top-class players have struggled to break them down this season. Sanchez and so on. Rashford's come here and he's taking his chances. And a lot of people love to criticise Mourinho for playing defensively or not playing youth or academy players. Yes, Lingard might not be the youngest, but he's come through the academy, and look at other academies such as City and that. Since when do they bring someone through? Lingard's come through. He might not be the best with the ball at his feet, but his movement was great as well, playing off Rashford, and both of them did well. We had about 59% possession in the first half, so Mourinho's answering the critics. We're playing the right football. The only problem we've had this season is finishing chances. Like I've said before, I think in the past few seasons it's been defensively and creating chances under Moyes and Van Gaal. Now we've got those two sort of sorted there because Rojo and Bailly were good today. Bailly needs to work better with the ball at his feet. But in terms of taking chances, there's loads of options out there. Yes, Latin is good, but we can't rely on him for the next few years. And I think you got to look at players like Lukaku and Griezmann if we really want to be serious, and we've got to get Champions League football to attract those players.
What did you make of it all? Thank you, Abdullah.
Yeah, it was an absolutely fantastic performance. Something we've been, actually, like I said, you've been needing it a lot. It would have been better if we got it earlier on in the season, especially with all these draws that are coming in, but absolutely solid defensive work, great attacking presence. And the midfield completely shut out Kante. Like, these people are banging on about Kante being the best in the league, and we knocked him out of the park then. So, I mean, hopefully.
A lot of talk from Pogba this week. I know you just mentioned Herrera, but a lot of talk about Pogba this week, and he's been talking about, everyone says Kante does this off the ball, doesn't score goals. When I don't score goals, they don't mention my performance. He didn't score today, but what did you make of his performance?
Pogba, absolutely fantastic. He had a few passes that were misplaced, but I mean, overall, absolutely fantastic. I really don't understand this whole Kante. I mean, he's a workhorse, really. But Pogba, he's good on the ball. He holds the ball up well. He can distribute the play, and I feel like he needs to get his credit. He needs to get more credit for what he does.
Who's your man of the match?
Oh, that's hard. It's between a few players, really.
It's nice to have that, isn't it? Like, normally it's so hard because we've just drawn 0-0 and we can't think of anyone that deserves it, but there's a few there today. Yeah. If you had to give one, you've heard other people's man of the matches, give one that they haven't said, maybe understated.
I'm going to have to go for my twin brother right now and go for Marouane Fellaini because he's like, I mean, I usually slate him, and you can even ask Abdullah, I slate him every week. But today he was absolutely fantastic, and I loved him on the ball, loved him off the ball. He's just bossing the midfield around. So yeah, Marouane Fellaini, man of the match.
Thank you very much. Cheers, man. Mitchell, 2-0 today. A result we deserved, obviously, but surprised by it, maybe?
Yes, yeah. When I was coming earlier, I was hoping for a draw, really. I had 1-1, 2-2, but just to get a 2-0 result, it just makes Easter great. It's a great Easter weekend.
United are back on Easter.
Oh yeah, definitely. The resurrection is true. But I'm wondering, was the draw on Thursday because of this result? Did he say go easy on the second half of this game? Because I know a lot of the players in that game played today, so it makes sense.
With some Singapore Reds and Kenyan Reds as well. International out here today. You've come and you've seen a good result. 2-0?
Yeah, it's worth every single penny that we ordered online. It was worth. The performance was great, 10 out of 10. Especially from under Herrera. He's a future captain of Man United, I would say.
You think he's a captain in
the
future?
He bosses the midfield. He moves everyone together. He drives everyone forward. During the second half, he was just terrific.
He galvanizes the fans as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, he boosts the motivation of every single player and every single fan. And I think that's the quality of a captain should have.
What do you think about this result? Could this result boost Manchester United in terms of the remainder of the season, or is it too little too late?
Definitely, definitely. We still have Europa League and then under leg. So we have a semi-finals probably. If we win this game, with the second leg, and probably win the final, probably win the Europa League. That's where we get Champions League. So that is the goal that United has been set for this season, and I hope that we can win it.
Thank you. Do you still think we can get top 4?
It's tough to say anything right now, even though it's closing in to the end of the league. But I feel that top 4 will be very, very good for us right now. And as Stephen Housen said, that every game is important right now. So getting 3 points against the champions or champions elect, I think it's going to be great, and it will really boost the confidence and morale of the team.
Before the game today, were you surprised by the selection?
Yeah, definitely. I think the stands were saying why in the world we had Fellaini captain once, and now we have Ashley Young, the right back captain, and then he started off the game quite poorly. I feel and it was tough. It was tough on the fans, and after a while he slowly proved why he was worth the captain. But I still feel that Herrera should be, or it could have been Fellaini again, because we really expected Fellaini was captain. So
what did you make of Fellaini's performance today?
Yeah, I think he was bossing the midfield. Of course, at certain time, his height was a big advantage for us. But I think he really controlled Kante very well. And as you said earlier, the performance and the tactics did by Jose, I think it was very, very well done. And really Kante didn't have anywhere to move with Fellaini just bossing him around.
How do you feel about Jose's overall this season? You think we've made progress?
Yeah, I think we made progress as a team, especially under Louis van Gaal. We were just playing boring football. I feel like under Jose we were more attackive, and we take chances really well, and we were quite clinical up front. Yeah.
Today we were. Today. I don't know about other days here. Who's your man of the match, by the way?
Easily, I think it's going to be Herrera. I mean, Rashford, yes, he's, it is his job for him to get goals. And once he get the goal, I think everybody just got buzzing, and then people just expected him to score even more goals. But I think Herrera did the job from the back. He was an underrated midfielder and underrated captain, a soon-to-be captain for me. And yeah, I think really him is deserving.
Thank you very much. Yeah, cheers. I'm just going to come over here. Thanks for waiting. 2-0 today, a result we deserved.
Yeah, for sure. Like he was saying, Herrera should have been captain. He played outstanding. No one knows why Ashley Young was captain. And finally today get a 2-0 win after the 2 draws before I came here. And well, Ibra, I understand why he didn't start because he played in the other game already. So Rashford, good forward runs into the box.